seat.
Lord, Miss Dollar, got special guests. Hey, everybody, how y'all doing? All right, we are live in action, Miss Dollar. I don't see you on the 211, the twos and threes.
Okay. Let me see. Turn your phone the other way.
All right, y'all, welcome to the Reliable Representation Talk Show. I'm broadcasting remotely from the I Love Jackson State University. I have class this evening, so y'all are not going to be able to be in the studio. But we got Miss Dollar Sanders. Got none other than Miss Brittany Oldman with the balls up on top of her head. That's a new style.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome again to another edition of Reliable Representation. Representative Nelson is participating remotely today. He is back at the I Love, getting him some education. I hope they bless his mind, his brain, because he ADHD, ADD, all of that good stuff he has. Would you like to speak to the people, sir?
I would love to say welcome to the Reliable Representation Talk Show. Y'all, I am broadcasting remotely from the I Love, where I am trying to get an education. I'm getting my PhD in public administration so I can better serve District 66 and all of y'all amazing people out there. I want to say hello to Miss Darlene Wilson, all the way out there in Utica, Mississippi. She beat everybody on here. So she beat Miss Mary Bradley on tonight. So Miss Darlene, thank you for being a loyal listener and a loyal supporter. We love you to death. And Miss Darlene, I'm gonna get you a burger next time I come to the food truck out there in Utica and see you. What is so funny with y'all? See, y'all got to see when I'm there, y'all laughing. When I'm not there, y'all laughing. I just need to turn my camera off, I
guess. That would be amazing. Amazingly awesome. So you all, we are going to kick the evening off. We have a little bit of church announcements to go over, and so I will go over that first, and then I'm going to allow Miss Dolly to give us an update of what's going on with her story. Representative Nelson, where did you go?
You told me to turn my camera. You told me to turn my camera off. I did.
Tell everybody about the prayer rally that you went to.
Oh, this was an amazing event. It was on this past Saturday. Evangelist Lisa Lawson out in Raymond, Mississippi. She has a prayer rally each year. This was her 13th one having, but it was amazing. Had some good, we didn't have singing, had some good singing out there. Had prayers, pray for nurses, pray for the schools, pray for kids, pray for everybody. But it was a good event just to bring the community together and pray, because that's something that we don't do a lot. We get so busy in our lives that we forget to pray. You know, we think that praying is something from the old school. That's something my grandmama did and my granddaddy did. But guess what? That's what brought us over. We're still here off of the prayers that they sold for us a very, very long time ago. And so that was one of the events. I did a lot on Saturday. But I said, that's one of the events that I am not going to miss for anything. I had to leave a little early because I had an emergency come up. But it was just amazing out there at Wrangell at the Eagle Ridge Conference Center. And, you know, it's just listening to Evangelist Lawson's testimony was powerful. You know, just her vulnerability and telling her story.
Okay. And then you attended the Stop the Violence march as well. I saw you on the news. You didn't tell me that you were going, but WOBT definitely showed your face.
See, I can't sneak around and do nothing around because wherever I go is a camera somewhere. But yeah, I was over at the Stop the Violence rally. And y'all, I want to talk about Councilman Kenneth I. Stokes. Y'all, that we go back like two flat tires. He is amazing in what he does for his people and his community. You know, me and Councilman Stokes, we have the same mentality that it's not all about numbers. It's not all about being fancy. It's all about showing up. We had maybe 10 people there, but you would have thought it was 1,000 people there. It's all about showing up for your people and showing your people that you care for the community. And so it was great to partner. Well, I'm not gonna say partner. I just went to his event, but it was great to go and show support, you know, to his event and let him know that it's somebody out here that wants to join you in this fight. Because as elected officials, a lot of elected officials just say, well, that's not my problem. That's not my side of town. Let somebody else deal with it. But we got to work together in solidarity to get things done. So I'm very, very, very happy about that.
Awesome. I saw your big shiny face on the television. I said, oh, he didn't tell me he was going. Usually you all give his agenda for the day.
Or someone to keep you in suspense. See, I want to be like, where's Waldo? So I'm gonna be like, where's Fabian? So you got to look the news and put the pieces together. I might get a little board game, and you can win a prize if you can track all my places and stuff. But I do want to make another announcement. I'm going to be out of the studio a lot because of this class I have on Thursdays. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start doing a recap every Thursday night at 9:45, between 9:30 and 9:45. And so, Ms. Bowman, you got to stay awake because we're going back live again tonight just to do a recap and kind of touch on some of these topics. Because when I tell y'all, it's a lot of stuff to break down. We can't do it in 30 minutes. And so there are a lot of things that we have going on, and Ms. Dolly going to kind of fill y'all in on some of it. But y'all, we have a whole movement. It's a movement that we have moving through the state of Mississippi right now. And with God, when God is for us, and nobody can be against us, we not slowing down. We're gonna keep it moving. It's gonna be the train coming on through here. So either you get on board or you get out of the way. But we got a lot of stuff that we got to address and issues and things that are happening, violating people's civil rights that just has to stop.
Wow.
And I done did my benediction, so y'all going on.
Y'all, do we have a collection plate? Would there be one? Anyone coming for what? What are they
Look,
coming by?
the letter, well, you got to get baptized here. We don't need the letter Christian experience because these churches, we don't know what you believe in. We go baptize only. But like I said, the funeral directors, y'all are in charge. Come on up.
So, Ms. Dollar, kind of give us an update. Welcome back to the studio. We missed you last week, but tell us what we got going on. How far have we made it?
Oh wow! I tell you, God is amazing. At this point right now, we are waiting on a response from the judge.
Okay.
Warren Martin did submit a motion.
Okay.
So we are waiting on that response now.
Okay.
We also have a rally we're setting it up for September the 9th at 1:00, and it's so many families.
Really?
Yes. I've been on the phone all day today speaking with some of these families, and the stories that they are telling about Judge Crystal Wise, it is alarming.
Wow.
And yes, it is serious. It really is. So yes, they will be coming out. They will be speaking about what they have experienced in her courtroom. Some of the orders that she has had them to do.
Wow.
The monies that have been spent. Some of them have been incarcerated. One victim that I spoke with today, he said he called it a kidnapping because he wasn't even in the system when they sent him down in Raymond. Yeah, he was never in the system. You can't find any paperwork on him. He just had to go. She said,
wow,
go to jail. That's where he went. So,
wow.
So it's a lot.
So you'll be sharing that flyer with us so that we can share and let people know, those who want to participate.
Yes.
Definitely. So September the 9th at 1:00. What's the location for the rally? Have you all decided?
It's either going to be at the Chancery Court,
okay,
or it may even be in front of the Judiciary Review Board down there. So it's going to be one of the two. We may do both of them because a lot of them all of them have submitted complaints.
Really?
Yes, on this judge, and absolutely nothing has been done. Nothing.
That's heartbreaking.
It is.
Heartbreaking.
And these children are the ones who are suffering.
Yes.
It's supposed to be for the best interest of the child, which I think that's just a slogan that they use, but that is not true. It's not in the best interest of the child. It is whoever have the deepest pockets, because we have been spending money out the wazoo.
Yeah, I remember you told me about $100K.
Yeah, it's all about money. It's all about money, and the families that I've spoken with, same thing with them. That's all they say. It's all about money. Yeah. So it's
wow.
It's pretty bad.
That is. Well, definitely, Ms. Dolly, keep us informed about what that's going to look like, so that we can make certain that we participate in supporting whatever effort. And you all, it's not to be biased of any sort, but you have to stand for something or you're filed for anything. And so we definitely want to support what is right. Definitely based on documentation, based on facts. We definitely do not want to air anything that's not factual, you all. And definitely, I understand that this judge has a family, just like everybody else in this studio and on air has a family. But at the end of the day, when you say that you're going to vow to serve you must make certain that you're upholding the oath of office that you took. And so definitely, I know I'm looking forward to victory on the other side. You know, a lot of times he didn't tell us how long we'll be in the valley, but he told us we would have one. So definitely you have to go through the valley to get to the other side. But definitely want to support these efforts. And you all, if you want to get in contact with Miss Dolly, to support the mission, to support the movement, definitely reach out to her on Facebook. And I want to say, you all, those of you who do not know, attorneys are expensive. I tell Fabian all the time I chose the wrong career path. I should have went to be a lawyer because whatever my price is, it's just that you got to pay it. Win, lose, or draw. You got to pay that price. So definitely you want to make certain that you secure the right person to represent you. And I know that this has been an uphill battle, as you alluded to, because you've been back and forth like a yo-yo, back and forth, back and forth. And so you're ready to finally see something positive on the other side. So definitely keep us abreast of that. We definitely, like I stated, want to participate. If not participate, we definitely want to share with those who have been impacted by this judge. So we will move on. Ms. Dolly's going to provide us with the announcement. Of course, we'll announce it every week up until the time of it. And then most likely, I know Representative Nelson probably is going to go live or either some way we'll be able to get that footage. And so you all can see it. And honestly, you all, my prayer is that the judge will find it in her heart to do what is right. You know, a lot of times, I hate to say it, that we have to do negative publicity, and it's not really negative, but because you don't want to air people's names out, but you have to put there and publicize their information. You don't want to do that.
Right.
But sometimes that's what it takes to sound the alarm, to say, hey, I'm serious about what I'm stating, and it's time for me to get moving.
Absolutely. That's my grandson. That's my daughter's son. I mean, you have children. Other people have children. Like I always say, is mine today. It could be yours tomorrow. And if we keep going to these polls and we keep voting for, well, I know her, I know how she, she grew up, or I know her cousin or her mama. You don't vote like that.
Correct.
You have to watch your vote. And I'm telling you, next year I will be pounding the pavement.
So you ready for change?
I am. I really am. And it is, I mean, like you say, you stand for summer, fall, for anybody.
Every time. So I definitely, like I say, you all, we want to support Miss Dolly in the efforts, because it's the emotional impact and the mental impact that, for me, that's even more heart-wrenching. And so I want to say again that I support you in anything positive that you are doing, and definitely for the kids, because education is my profession, and that's all I know are the little babies from 0 to 18. That's all I know. And so we want to do our fair part in supporting these young people. And so even with, Miss Dolly's event taking place, I do want to announce that James Hobson is having a peaceful rally and conversation, just strategizing, talking about, similar to you, how do I move forward from here? His has been going on quite longer than yours, but it's still impactful. He has been 18 and a half years. And so he's in Rankin County, a different county. And so his will be this Saturday, August 30th, 2025 at 9 a.m., 920 West Sunset Drive, Brandon, Mississippi. So if you all know Harvey's Fish House, then that's his family. So if you patronizing Harvey, then you're supporting the Hobsons. And so they will have a rally this Saturday. Again, it's peaceful conversation, convo, just talking about how do we go from here? How do you all can participate in signing the petition? As I alluded to Ms. Dolly, securing attorneys are expensive. If you want to contribute, and either one of them are not asking for anybody to give any money. But if people see that, hey, I understand what you're going through, I'm partnering with you. If you need me for anything, I'm here. And if you want to give them something that's totally your own, on your own recognizance, you can do that. But if not, just support them, stand with them. And if you're able to, definitely come out this Saturday for him. Like I said, there's James Hobson, Hobson's Junk Removal. I'm quite certain a lot of you all follow him on Facebook. And he does a lot of junk debris removal, and he does our community cleanups. And so I'm all about promoting positivity, you all. And so in Ms. Dolly's case, that's a child. In James' case, there's an adult. And I think we have a caller. Thank you for calling the Reliable Representation Talk Show. How may I help you?
Doing fine, Pastor Jackson.
Great evening, Pastor Jackson.
How you doing, sweetie?
I'm doing good. I haven't been by to see you, but I'm going to try to get by there this Saturday after the rally.
Listen, you always welcome here.
Come on now.
I'm trying to get some understanding. Whoever they're in the studio with you, they talk so low and I couldn't hardly hear what they were saying about something. I want to know about that.
Okay.
What was that she was saying about who was that? Or was it a judge or what was it?
Yes, sir. So I will allow her to speak a little bit louder so you can hear, and then if you can't call us back.
Yeah. Now that's what I'm saying.
That's me, but I'm gonna
Let
allow.
me hear it because I need to ask some questions if that's what I'm hearing.
Okay, well, go ahead. Give her a moment to share with you. Okay.
Okay, I do that.
Okay.
I'd be delighted.
All right.
I'd be delighted.
Okay. You can go on, Miss Dolly, and tell them
Okay.
what's going on.
I do apologize, Pastor Jackson, but yes, it is a judge.
No problem, no problem.
Yes, sir. It is a judge. She had removed my grandson from my daughter's custody with a no contact order. It has been almost 3 years now. My daughter have not had contact with her son. He is with the father. There has been some abuse. We have documentation. She refuses to see it. The garden ad litem, she had it, the first recommendation that she had proves that, this was going on. Her first recommendation was for him not to go with the father or, no contact at that time until they get counseling or what have you. But mind you, my grandson been in counseling since he was 3 years old. My grandson has had forensics. He had 2 forensics, one in Mississippi, one in Tennessee. So this has been going on a while. My grandson also took the stand in court on the 22nd of 2022. I'm sorry, December 16, 2022. He took the stand. And he revealed some things, but she said he talks too much. He needs to be disciplined. He's too smart. So there's a lot more to this case, but I can only speak, to about.
Well, I'm not here to. I was trying to hear what I thought I heard
Mm-hmm.
when you said the judge. Did you ever say the judge's name?
Yes, it was Crystal Wise Martin.
Okay. Now let me say this. I don't know the whole story. I'm not the judge and I'm not the jury. But I don't, as I know this judge, I know her. God knows I'm sorry for what's going on. It could be my family. You have my prayers, and well, I think, not how I think, but I really don't want to say, but I don't believe Judge Martin, Crystal Wilde, I don't believe she would do nobody no wrong. She has children of her own, and I've been dealing with her ever since she was a child. When her mother first ran, I know her. I'm hardly to believe that, but I don't want you to think that I'm taking sides. But I think something is missing there. I don't know what it is, but something is missing. And I pray that everything go well for you, and if I can be any help to you, I'll be delighted to do whatever I can do. It's not who you know, it's who know you. And I don't know, but I hate to hear this. This is one of the first times out of all of my hearing about Mrs. Crystal Wise Martin. And I don't want to accept that. I'm not going to say it's true. I don't believe it. But I pray that everything go well for you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Well, Pastor Jackson,
Yes, ma'am.
don't hang up because now Representative Nelson wants to speak to you. He hadn't seen or heard from you in a while, and he wants to say, good evening, glad time.
What's been happening to me, I've been going to take care of my book and everything, and I had death in my family in Atlanta, and I had to go over there when I lost one of my nephews, And I've been doing revivals. I was in Cosesco on last night. And been traveling and so forth. But I'm just as close to you and Representative Nelson, your eyeglasses on your eye.
Okay, well, I'm gonna call you.
If you can't get me, you can get my grandbaby, Justin. You can get him. He can get me 24/7.
Okay.
And he gonna give you the same identified number. All right.
All right. Will you?
I'm waiting on you. Sound like you're doing some good for yourself. I tell in your voice.
Listen, Reverend Jackson, it's been a struggle, but he done sent me through fire, but I know I ain't gonna come out smelling like I've been burned, so it's good.
Listen, everything gonna be all right.
All right. Well, you have a good one, okay?
Keep the faith.
That's it. That's it.
We love you now.
All right. Have a good one.
All right, and thank you for allowing me to, to call in and just like you all.
Okay, you're more than welcome anytime.
Yeah, and old handyman now, he's all right as long as he's with somebody.
Yeah, he gone. We got Lady Cherie. She gonna take us on out this evening.
Oh no, you got these ladies here.
Come on.
Often never paid it, but never do.
That's it.
Oh, she can do it.
All right.
She knows how to do it.
All right.
She know how to break up homes and things. And she be laughing. She know how to laugh.
Lady Cherie, I'm with you when you're right. They don't call us no heartbreakers. We just take care of business. That's all.
Oh yeah. That music makes them break up the home. Lady Cherie ain't gonna do a thing.
Well, we thank you so much, Pastor Jackson, for calling in.
All right, then y'all be blessed and keep me in your prayer.
All right, we sure will.
All right. Then.
All right. Bye-bye. You're welcome. Bye-bye. Come on, Representative Nelson, what you got?
All right, that was my guy, Pastor Jackson. Can y'all hear me okay?
We can hear you.
Yeah, that's my guy, Pastor Jackson. It is always great to hear from Pastor Jackson. He's just full of so much wealth and knowledge. You know, they say you've been here before, Pastor Jackson. He's been here before, and he's been here a real long time now, so we always enjoy hearing from him. And, I want to say that we really appreciate, his comment and for calling in, and, speaking about the way he felt about things that were going on. And we thank him for his prayers because we need prayer right now with the things that we're going through. And this and the sentiments that he just gave in regard to, Judge Wise, we hear those sometimes that say, I saw her grow up. We don't know what's going on. We're trying to figure out what is it and get to the root cause of the problem. And that's what we're trying to do. We're asking for clarity. We're asking for answers. This is not something saying we're trying to talk bad about a person, trying to talk down on a person. We're just asking for clarity. We're asking for answers. And it's not only in this case. There have been probably 15 other families that have reached out and have said similar things. Everybody's not lying. I remember going to school. If I go to school and 2 or 3 teachers call home and tell my mom I'm talking in class, she tell me now one teacher may make some up, but every teacher not saying the same thing about you. And so we're asking for, and we're praying for clarity. We're praying to get this cleared up. We're praying to get this baby home. And we're praying for justice for all of these other families that have been affected. And we're not going to stop until we get some answers for every single person.
All right. Well, we appreciate your comments and remarks as well, Representative Nelson.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, yeah. Thank you again, Reverend Jackson, for calling in and sharing your comments and your sentiments about it. And I know it's some things are definitely hard to believe and hard to understand. And this is one of those situations. I explained to Mr. Hobson that I could not believe what he endured in Rankin County. I just did not believe that. I've always thought they were a model county for Hinds County, and I definitely wanted my sons. I want to relocate to Rankin County so that my son could take part in all the fancy shindigs that they have over there. But after hearing that and then attending a meeting on Monday, well, I heard of some other public scrutiny that some other people have faced over there. And I'm like, you know what? Nah, I'm going to stay over here in Hinds County because I know if I go over there, they're going to give me 30 to life. So I know I better stay where it's best for me because I'm not able to be quiet on things when I know that they're wrong. And so, again, as Ms. Dolly alluded to, this edition of the show, I had a whole grocery list. It's like the pastor. I came with my message ready. But sometimes you can't go by what you bring. You have to deviate because the spirit may lead you a different way. And so, I just want to say, you all, as Ms. Dolly alluded to, when there are people that we're electing, we may love them, we may like them, we may cherish everything they've done for the community. But when you stand before God, He ain't gonna ask you about what Miss Dollar did, what Fabian did, what James Hobson did, what Crystal Wise Martin did, what Wanda Evers did, what Judge Kenny Lewis did. He gonna ask you, what did you do? And so that's why we all have our own names, our own individual identity. He's going to be asking you about what you have done. And so just make certain that you are living peaceably among everybody as best as you can. Now, there are times, we can't, where people will cause dissension and confusion. But just make sure that you're doing your best job and to live peaceably with everyone. And I'm always for this. It may not be me at this very moment, but my grandmother always say, be careful how you treat people, because if it don't happen to you, it's bound to happen to your children. And she always told us, what you dish out, you never get that back. You always get 10 times worse of what you dish. And so I'm saying that to say, you all, just be cognizant of what we're doing, how we're doing. And Ms. Dolly stated that she's hurting. She's aching. Her daughter, I can't even, my son worries the devil out of me. But you talking about 3 years, I'd probably be out there in Whitfield. I'm talking about the 6th floor somewhere. They had me chained up because I love that little boy just that much. And I'll do anything out of my power to do. I had my mom laughing recently. I wash my pennies on my hand for him. That's how serious it is. I eat beans out of can because I know he didn't ask to come here. He's innocent. That means his dad chose to do what we do to get him here, but he didn't ask to come. And so with that, like your grandson, totally innocent, they don't deserve the mistreatment and the horror and the trauma that they're having to, endure because they did not ask for this. They're just innocent.
And I just want to say one thing. I respect what Pastor Jackson said. That is his opinion. But he should know that we all grow up. You may have known a person when they was growing up, you close to them, whatever the case may be. But once we go through something in life, it will make you turn a different way. Now, I haven't seen Pastor Jackson in that courtroom every time we don't have to go up in there. I have not seen him. He have not seen Crystal Wise, how she treats my daughter, how she have her crying every single time out that courtroom, the way that she talks to her, the judgment that she give, the orders that she give. He's not there with us. I respect him. Mm-hmm. I do. I respect him and I respect his opinion. But if you don't know what's going on, you can only speak with what you know about this person growing up, or however way she is, or whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing. But as far as my family, what me and my family is going through, what we've been going through for the past, my grandson is 11 now. We've been going through this for almost 10 years. My grandson been gone for almost 3 years now. Wow. Nobody asks, do your daughter smoke? Do she drink? What do she do? What did she do? You don't ask that.
Wow.
Don't automatically go with this judge because she has a title. I'm only telling you so much, but there's more to the story and it's going to come out. So all I'm saying is everybody keep your ear to the ground. It's coming. September the 9th, we have those other families. I wonder if everybody's going to say, them families lying too. So keep praying, especially pray for Crystal Wise Martin because she needs healing. Just like this country needs healing.
Come on now, this country definitely is in dire need of healing.
That's why I put my faith in God. My pastor tells us one thing. Do not trust no two-legged, dusty-eyed man or woman. I don't care what you're supposed to know about them. Don't trust them.
Hallelujah.
That's all I got to say.
Well, Miss Dolly, I agree. Like I said, I hadn't been through it, so I don't know what it feels like. I could only show empathy towards your situation. As I expressed to Mr. Hobson, I hadn't been convicted. I hadn't been to Rankin County sitting in jail 3 years and didn't do the time. I didn't do the crime, but I had to do the time. So again, you all rally behind Miss Dolly, rally behind Mr. Hobson. Fabian is the only elected official I know has co-signed both cases. That's Miss Dolly's case and James Hobson. And many black folks stand up to white folks, but Fabian is 10 toes down and standing up with James Hobson about what's going on in Rankin County. You're able to this Saturday, 9 a.m., 30 to 45 minutes. We won't be out there long, but definitely come show your support because that's where his crime happened. He's a former law enforcement officer, and this happened. And people saying, so the same thing with you, but he had to do something. He didn't do anything. He just did his job. And because he wasn't liked and he didn't follow the agenda, they said, I got something for you. I'm going to set you up. And so they did. And so to this day, he's still reaping the consequence of something that happened 18 and a half years ago. And it reminds me so much of the Emmett Till case. So again, you all be prayerful, as Ms. Dollar said, pray for everyone that you know, pray for this country, but also make certain that we're treating people the way we want to be treated. And Lady Cherie, I'm gonna let you take us out.